Good morning again, Salome B here, and today I want to talk about Eve and her opinion on Nicki Minaj's paper magazine pose. And a lot of people got it so mixed up, so mixed up. So I'm here to put the truth out there because that's what I do. Okay, I was reading Madame Nori or Noir, whatever, however you say it. And she got on the head cover that Eve is not a fan of Nicki Minaj. And I'm telling you right now that the DJs, the writers, the talk show hosts are starting beef. And I'm going to put that out there right now. They're starting beef. This is how, when you go back and you analyze Remy Ma beef with Nicki Minaj, Remy said someone came into her and said certain things, and also what Nicki was doing behind the scenes. And Nicki responded with saying, it's not me, sis. That's not me. So what I'm thinking now is the beef is being perpetuated on all platforms, and we got to watch this, because when Tupac and Biggie were beefing, actually the DJs, the writers, the Source magazine, all of these magazines was hyping the beef, and this is why it escalated to a point where two rappers got eliminated. So I'm gonna say right now that all the writers, all the DJs, do not trust these people because they do promote beef. Even though they act like that they're not trying to, just understand, if you are a Barb, a fan of Nicki Minaj, what they're doing is they're going to use y'all to get ratings, because y'all respond to everything that you think is negative. I've seen certain Barbs that when I did my Wake Me Up reaction, I looked at a couple of reactions on YouTube, and I saw that some of the Barbs were just there to see if Remy said something about Nicki. And I'm like, so you'll go and buy the record and download it and waste your money and give Remy Ma your money, even though you hate her, just to see if she says something about Nicki? Do you know how money works? Do you know how business works? So y'all are giving them your energy. So these writers, these DJs, what they're going to do to y'all is they're going to use y'all to get ratings. So they asked Eve about Nicki Minaj's cover, and what Eve said is, I've worked with Nicki. She's a nice person. And Eve even proclaimed that Nicki Minaj was a lyricist. Now, I disagree with that. I don't think she's a lyricist. I'm sorry. I have to hear more. She got to put down more bars for me to consider her a lyricist. When we compare her to Remy and Eve, she's not a lyricist. And I don't even see why Eve gave her the name lyricist, because Eve is a lyricist. Eve is a battle rapper as well. So we ain't going to even go there, because Eve got a track record. She was in a cypher with the Rough Riders, people like DMX and them. So we ain't going to even get on that. But Eve said that I've worked with Nicki on the set of Barbershop. She's a nice person. She's a lyricist. And she's like, I love Nicki, but I can't do what she's doing, which means she said I cannot pose on the front of a cover because I've realized that children are looking up to me. So I would rather use my voice to uplift than to pose on a magazine nude. I would use my voice. I can't do what Nicki's doing. So she basically said, I can't do what Nicki's doing. She was like, Nicki can do whatever she want to do with her body. She's an artist. But I can't do that because I want to use my voice for something else. So that tells you right there that there's two rappers that have different goals. Okay? Two different goals. We don't know what Nicki Minaj goals are right now because, like I said, she's in two different lanes. When I did my previous video about she should just go into the porn industry, because that's what she's leaning to. when I think it was Sharon Osbourne that slammed Nicki Minaj when she did a cover of whatever magazine that was. And Sharon Osbourne said that it was porn. Certain things that you do on the magazine cover is porn. If you look up the porn industry, it's nudity, it's nakedness, it's having sex with yourself or fingering yourself, or the stuff that Madonna was doing was porn. So, Barbs, come on now. Y'all got to understand how business goes and how Hollywood and all this stuff is set up around business. But what these writers are doing to y'all, they're causing y'all to react because y'all don't understand that they're using your reaction to get a platform and to get money out of you. And if you continue to act and don't read certain things and don't listen well, you're going to use your money chasing nothing. Because some of these people are not really beefing with Nicki. They're being asked their opinions, and they know that the Barbs are going to take that as, oh, it's shots at the queen. We got to go after her. And you are wasting your energy and your money, because whenever these artists, they're going to look at this like, well, dang, I could get some ill press off of the Barbs because they're reacting to negative or positive energy that we put towards Nicki. Y'all are running after rappers that you think that's beefing with her, and you're viewing their singles or buying their singles just to see if they said anything about Nicki, and you might have wasted your money. So don't trust these DJs, these writers, and these media people. Because they are pitting this stuff. They are actually creating the beef that's not there. They're asking for opinions. And once a person gives their opinion, you guys are going to look at it as, oh, she got beef with Nicki. No, they're just looking at what she's got going on, and they're viewing it. They're talking about it because this is what Nicki wants. She's a businesswoman. She put out a product, which is Paper Magazine, and people are giving her their opinion. Now, they asking Eve, who is a rapper, that question about Nicki. They're pitting beef now. They're pitting beef. And this is what they do. They did it to Tupac and Biggie. They pitted beef so much that all of the writers and the DJs started getting in on this beef. And they got into it so much that after a while, 2 rappers were eliminated. So be careful with what you read and what you hear, because right now it's no beef between Nicki and Eve. Eve just said, I cannot do that with my body. She can do it, but I can't do it, because to me it's not right for me to do it, but she can do it. So tell me what you think. Salone B, like, subscribe. Have a nice day.